Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Property. I'm your host, Drip Coach, and let's jump right into it. So, in this video, gonna be recapping on this great reset. So, in this video, I was basically talking about tinfoil hat conspiracy, like wondering if, again, Forex was a one-trick pony, got lucky with the bull run, showed all the other crypto tokens he made and all the game theory, all the development, and yet they're all kind of like down. And everybody's gotten wrecked except for like the early investors that got lucky, or the ones that were actually on the inside and got lucky. I really don't know what it was, but some people that lack cognitive critical skills and it's a small amount are like, well, it's the bear market, so you know that's supposed to happen, and what other projects are doing well. And it's like, really, what other projects? Like, you can't do a simple search. So I'm going to show you real simple. You can literally come to CoinGecko, hit this little filter up here. It says gainers and losers. And then it'll go back to a year. So we can't go back to like the inception, but we were well within the bear market a year ago. So it's safe to say, you know, these assets were in the bear market. So right, so you have the top 1,000, you do it by top 100, top 300, whatever. And it shows there are plenty of tokens doing multiple X's in a bear market. Like literally, this is just a quick recap of the top 1,000 that they show up here for the past year that have been doing just fine. Now, I don't know the tokenomics of any of these. I don't know what they are. They could be meme coins. They could be utility coins. It doesn't matter. Point is, not everything shits the bed in the bear market, contrary to popular belief. And then, of course, we come over here to the top losers. And even the top loser, Onyx coin, isn't down as much as we are. We're 99.99999. Like, you can't get any lower than what we are besides 100%. And it won't go to that because there's always liquidity. So even the top 1,000, everybody's doing better than us. And ironically, Celsius and Terra Luna, I think they're on here as well. These were literal rugs, if you will. Like this one, I guess it's not a rug. They got exploited and, you know, what's his name? Doquan went on the run, whatever. But hell, it's only down 81%. So yeah, I think they're trying to actually bring this back. I saw some stuff about people trying to get UST repegged. That would be the greatest comeback in history if they actually get UST, which is like, I think it's slightly more than drip. I think it's like a nickel. I don't know, but it's not on here right now, but that's supposed to be $1. Oh, and shout out to Trunk. That one's also at less than, I think it's like a nickel or 10 cents, 20 cents or something like that. So that'll be a great comeback as well. But anyway, the point I'm getting at is that there are plenty of tokens that are up and plenty of other ones that are down, but still doing better than us. So it doesn't take much to do a quick little search just to see where things sit and do a little DYOR. In the top 100, you have tokens that are in the 4,000% X's over the last year. So yeah, that's all I wanted to put that. And then I wanted to show something else, because people will actually say that, yeah, and this is what Forex's narrative used to be. And I used to think the same thing. It's like, yeah, well, you're getting paid 1% interest per day, and people don't understand math and compound interest. Well, again, let's just do a little research, have a little bit of cognitive thinking and a simple chart analysis. So all I did was come over to the chart and put at the monthly close. So instead of daily or weekly, it's set to monthly, right? Really simple. Then you come over here and you pick the, what is it called? The date and price range. So right here on the first month after the bull run, it was down 35%. I'm sorry, 28%. So that's almost down 1% a day. So you would have really washed a zero. So down 1% a day. And this one on the very next month, we're down 64. So whatever you flatlined here, it compounded double and you lost. Like, so you're down 64% in literally 1 month. We go over here, we get down 15%, down another 34%. These are month to month, remember. Down 14%, down 28%, down 67%, down 40, what is this one? 49%, down 44. You get the trend. It's not hard. And let's go to our most recent. Here's a phenomenal one, down 88% in the last month, 31 days. So you cannot outpace the deflation of the asset when you're only getting 1% per day. Compounded does not matter when it depreciates that much. That's why our chart looks the way it does, on top of the fact that those that got in early were exiting exponentially with this going down like that. So that's what caused this trend and this sell-off. So the TLDR that, yeah, in my humble opinion, Forex was indeed a one-trick pony. We will see if all this automatically comes back in the bull run. But I, if it does, am not giving any of the credit to Forex in regards to tokenomics, game theory, any of that stuff. As I mentioned and showed here, the best performing tokens were just the ones like REAP and BREAP that literally had just a buy and sell tax. The minute he got his little game theory and Brainiac involvement in it, it shit the bed. And technically Drip was doing fine until BB left. So my personal belief is that, yeah, BB was the brains behind the entire operation. Forex is just a theorist and can write some code because he wrote BREAP and REAP. But I've even heard on some of these that I mentioned that Rake and the Silo and all those had some issues. I wasn't in them, but you can see the charts, so they didn't last. Grim. So some of the people that were around, they can leave the comments and let you know exactly what happened. But point being, none of his assets are doing well. And again, point being, there are other assets in the entire crypto community that are doing just fine. And I will be covering elephant money. So shouts out to that one, because speaking of one that shit the bed, had an exploit and got a lot of hell from the Drip community, and a lot of us, myself included, digested that narrative without doing our own research. That one, 2 years and 4 months running, not a bad track record, very similar to Drip. That one is doing quite well. So I digested that narrative, and like I said, I'm going to cover this in more depth because it deserves its own spotlight. And unfortunately, again, I got suckered into the cult and listened to the echo chamber of other people in the ecosystem, and the chart speaks for itself. So this looks like Drip right to here, but whatever is going on over here, this is different. Forex has not developed any of this. And if he was such a great developer, he's had literally the same amount of time to do something. But what has he done to the Drip community? Nothing but shit on it, gaslight it, and leave it to burn by itself. Whereas what this looks like is an actual true developer with innovation. And so far, what we've seen, everything Forex brings to light, he just copies from Bankteller. So I got suckered into the narrative that Forex was this great developer and all that stuff. But I think the true brains was, again, BB and, ironically, Bankteller. So I don't know, I was in this when it got exploited, but my theory is that he actually is a developer, knows what the hell he's doing, but he just doesn't always take into consideration the security as best as possible. So from what I understand, in some of the Tron dApps, there were exploits as well. So we don't know if the exploits are his doing or if it's legitimate bad actors in crypto. Like, just like we can look at the Rothschilds, the Medicis, and, you know, all the other banking cartels. Those people are bad actors within a closed, opaque system. So how do we know within crypto that there are not like a group of people that are just really good at exploiting contracts and are not working together behind the scenes? Hell, an entire country hires hackers, North Korea. So why couldn't there be something very similar in crypto with a bunch of, like, you know, hackers working together to exploit contracts and stuff like that? Like, I have no idea. Point being, this deserves its own spotlight to look in. And point being that, again, nothing that Forex has touched, in my opinion, since I've been in for over 20 some odd months now, has had any ROI. And yet other assets, again, top 100, top 1000, are doing fine. And ones that were literally exploited for millions are on the rebound. So you do your own research on that. And I'm going to stop drinking the Kool-Aid, because Forex is not the genius we all thought he was to be, in my humble opinion, of course. Others will say differently, but this chart doesn't lie compared to the good old Drip chart. So if Forex can put a rabbit out his hat and look like the elephant chart, then I'll give him his flowers. But until then, yeah, I don't believe anything anymore. All right, that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.